What's up, everyone? Dan here, Crypto Capital Venture, January 15th, 2020. I hope you're doing well. In this video, we're going to talk about bullish gains, the bull market. Are we heading towards the bull market right now? Did we just see a reversal? If you want your altcoin season to commence, this is a must for Bitcoin. And number two, I mentioned we're not in a bull market yet. I want to explain that in this video. Let's jump in the charts. We're going to look at the 50 moving average on the daily chart. Check it out. This is everything you need to know in terms of Bitcoin reversal. This is 2018, the bottom of the bear market. Everybody remembers that first low. People were kind of freaking out. We were way overextended from this 50 moving average. Were we going to $1,000? That was the question on everybody's mind. We came back up. We tested that 50 moving average. We came back down. We put in a higher low from that previous low. First, very good sign. And then we tested the 50 moving average again before breaking the 50 moving average. And here's the key, everybody. For over a month, Bitcoin traded with higher highs and higher lows. Nothing crazy, but above the 50 moving average. That is picture perfect reversal for Bitcoin, especially when we have the 50 moving average, this blue line, way overextended from the 200 moving average, right? Clear sign of a trend, of a downtrend when that's happening. But if we want that uptrend, if we want that 50 moving average back above that 200 moving average, everything that happened right here is exactly what you want to see happen. So where are we today? Here's where we are today. We put in a low. This was December 18th, a low, 6,400. People were calling for 5,000, 4,000. I think even some people still calling for 1,000. We put in a low. Then we put in a higher low. Remember back in 2018, the end of the bear market, that was the first thing to happen. And after that, the third thing to happen, we broke above the 50 moving average, this blue line, and we got that reversal, or at least the beginning of a reversal for Bitcoin. The reversal is not confirmed just yet because we have some things that need to happen. Namely, will we get that same thing that we had happen back in 2018? I should say early 2019, which is right after the 2018 low, and that is higher highs, higher lows, closes on the daily chart above the 50 moving average. And, that's where we are right now. This is what we track. The other question to ask ourselves is, what will happen if Bitcoin breaks above the 200 moving average? That is a huge area for Bitcoin because we know that basically when Bitcoin breaks above the 200 moving average, we are in a way different atmosphere than we once were, right? And I'm talking about basically for the last 2 years, which is essentially consistently below the 200 moving average. And when I say 200 moving average, I'm talking about this red line that runs across the screen. And we're below it right now. Bitcoin's 50 moving average is below the 200 moving average. So what happens when Bitcoin's 50 moving average breaks above the 200 moving average? That's the moment I think everybody really wants. And it takes a lot of patience to get there, especially when you're looking at the daily chart. I'm going to zoom out on the daily chart here, and I just want to show you something. This is what everybody wants. Everybody wants this. The 50 moving average cross above the 200 moving average, and you want this. Continuation to the upside, right? We are still in an environment where Bitcoin's 50 moving average is below the 200 moving average. And I'm going back to 2015 here just for illustration purposes. And we're not in the bull market yet. And if we illustrate this, I'll tell you exactly why. We take our Fibonacci retracement from 2013 high to the bear market low in 2015. And we have our Fibonacci channel right here, which is that 618 to 786 channel, and that is the doorway to the bull market. So Bitcoin was trading through that channel basically February 2017 and forward, and you see that is what the bull market looked like, right? Getting to this area is Bitcoin prepping for that colossal bull run. So when we look at today's charts, we're still below the 200 moving average. Bitcoin's below the 200 moving average. The 50 moving average is below the 200 moving average. We have to cross. We have to get above that. And how long that takes, time will tell. And that's kind of why we just track Bitcoin on the daily chart right now, because we're in between the 50 moving average and the 200 moving average up here. So what happens when Bitcoin does break above that 200 moving average? Well, then we start getting signs of a potential longer term uptrend. We start working our way towards getting this 50 moving average cross above that 200 moving average. And we can only do one thing, and that is wait for that to happen. I want to throw this out there. In terms of Bitcoin, I tweeted yesterday, I said BSV, yes, BSV is up 350% in less than 2 weeks. If Bitcoin made a similar move, Bitcoin would be at around $40,000. Just a reminder how quickly things can happen. And it's true, everybody. This is Bitcoin chart on the daily. And look, I have to zoom pretty far out to get 350% to show. But look, $39,000 Bitcoin from where we are. BSV did a 350% gain, in the last couple of weeks. Bitcoin could do the same thing. It could. I'm not saying it will, but it's possible. This cryptocurrency market is insane. You have to be prepared for anything, and it happens so quick. It catches you off guard. That's kind of why people just, when they see it happen, they get emotional. They jump in on it. They want to be a part of it. One thing I will end this with is I tweeted yesterday, we got over 1,000 votes. Will this crypto bull run continue within the next 48 hours? 54.6% said yes. The majority, I guess you could say, saying yes, over 50% saying yes, that the bull run will continue. Maybe that's our first sign that we might be getting a pullback. I don't know. I will say this. The biggest thing that I'm still looking out for, I talked about this in yesterday's video, is Bitcoin. 12-15% dip, correction to the 50 moving average. Will we get support? That's the biggest thing to watch right now. We're talking in that $7,500 range. What happens at that area? It could be the most bullish move for Bitcoin, though many would not enjoy it. It could be the true test of Bitcoin's true reversal. Let me know your thoughts below. Appreciate you coming. If you're here and you're not a subscriber, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button on the way out. It really means a lot to me. I appreciate you coming by. I will see you in the next video. God bless.